Hey Bryce, Rex, welcome in. It's been so long I have no idea where I was on here. I checked. Wait, did I put it? Can't remember if I put my silage up here or way over on the other side. But it's been basically 2 months since I played this. I think it's May 16th was the last time I played it. So I have no idea where I even was. I think I have to. I was just checking quick before I started it up. Yeah, because I played Roadcraft for like a month and then my PC was down. So yeah, this needs to be. This one needs to be fertilized again. It looked like I just mowed it. Yeah, 2 months. But I remember picking up all these as I ended the stream, picking up all the little sticks that I had, taking those back to throw them in to be processed back at our other plant. So I guess we'll do that quick. Well, hopefully we can fit through. I don't know if the branches hanging off are going to affect it at all. Oh, I just now thought of this. I don't have I no longer have Nacho's music on here because obviously I had to reinstall the game and everything. Hey, good, welcome in. I guess I could have turned there. Hey, RXY, welcome in as well. Yeah, we've been playing FS25 since day one, so. I probably should have turned earlier actually, because this is going to be probably a hard turn to make. Oh, there's a couple pieces, that one on the... Okay. Rex says frozen. Something's frozen? Oh no. That's not good. Hopefully it runs alright, because yesterday didn't really do that well, as far as the connection goes. It seems like it wasn't a very good day. Did that one just take that? I think it might have. Today I've been playing American Truck Simulator after 3 months of not playing it. That's good, Bryce. How's that been going for you? Are you playing the new Iowa DLC? Yeah, it's, I don't know, it looks like it's not another good day, Rex. It's red pretty much the entire time. Hey Christopher, welcome in. I was going to play Roadcraft, but I don't know if I have my saves yet. I haven't gone on there to check. I was going to, but I haven't. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. My game servers have been lagging, and I never lagged in those games. Yeah, if you guys get lag, it's probably on my end. That's just usually what happens. I don't know if I even have my save recs. I haven't gotten onto it to check, but maybe. Hey Unknown, welcome in. You like to see Roadcraft? Yeah, we were playing that quite a bit. I was hoping to beat it and then replay it and make nice roads and stuff, but with taking a month off, I don't think I can afford to go back and replay it now. Which is fine, it's whatever. There's always too many games and not enough time, so... I still gotta beat Season 15. I'm only like halfway through on that. I'll probably mix in Season 15 and Season 16 on PTS just to see what 16's all about, but then also we have to make progress on 15, so it'll kind of be back and forth. Plus with Farm Sim and some other games, it's like Farm Sim, Roadcraft. Again, I got the Iowa DLC. Whoa. They all just like launched towards the little thing. Whoops. I got the Iowa DLC from the devs, but my computer wasn't working at the time, so I didn't have a chance to play it. I still haven't had a chance to play it, actually. You must really trust this game with that tree pile. My physics would be going mental. Yeah, I've never had an issue with it. I have quite a bit of trees. I mean, obviously you got a big pile over here still that we gotta get through, but I think I still have trees at my other field as well. But these ones should go pretty quick once the time starts moving. Obviously I got a huge mess now because I flung the trailer and they kind of just went all over the place, but... Hello Marty, welcome in. So Marty, I saw a couple of your posts on Discord. Did you decide to start Sojourn then, it looks like? I guess I'm not sure what the German translation is. I know you said before it's different. Actually, Joe, Mr. Joe has told me the same. He's also from Germany. Yeah, once we get this all into a pile, we'll be fine, because then once we start moving time, it should all just disappear. I just got to get it into that zone so it does disappear. Any news on Season 16? Yeah, Season 16 is out for public test server, so there's lots of news. I haven't had the chance to play it or do anything really with it, but we did stream it yesterday for a couple of hours, and that's everything you guys saw on stream is the extent of my playtime. I didn't play it at all afterwards, and I didn't play it at all beforehand, so... As soon as I was done with my stream, I quit out of the game, and right before my stream to get the screenshot, all I did was drive the trucks down to a place like a minute down the road, and then that was it. So chose Sojourn even though you weren't sure. Yeah, I don't know, personally I like Sojourn the best. I think it might be the best map excuse me. I think it might be the best map in the game, to be honest. It's, you know, obviously you posted some of the waterfalls and the palm trees, and just everything looks super nice on that map. A lot of the other maps look good as well, but that one just looks, for some reason, way better to me. It's always nice and bright, there's no rain, there's no sandstorms, it's just a very nice, clean map. I'm not sure if this tree is like connected to something up there or something, but I was gonna try and grab some of the smaller ones back out of here again. You love Sojourn? Yeah, I think it's a good map. Rex is getting loaded up for the last delivery. I'm sorry guys, it looks like my connection is pretty bad today. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry guys. It says my chat has been disconnected twice in the last like minute. So I'm very sorry. It looks like it's gonna be a pretty bad day for streaming. Alright, so these are 1% fermented. So these just got put here. And it looks like the entire thing. Okay, so all of that is fresh silage. That's good. Yeah, it's looking like another leggy stream, bad boy. It kept kicking you yesterday. Yeah, I don't know, today and yesterday are both really, really laggy, it looks like. I'm dropping way higher amounts of frames than before. I'll have to keep playing around with the settings, and I don't know, like I said, I have too small of a sample to know if it's something in my OBS settings or if it's just one of those days, you know. If I had a consistent connection all the time, I'd obviously know, but it looks like Saber has made a SnowRunner Dream Come True, a desert map. Yeah, it looks really good. I really like that map. Also welcome in Zing, Nacho, and BBG. Waylon as well. So I don't have my Streamlabs on here again, Waylon, so I'll have to get that downloaded too. Alright, let's bring this back. Noah, welcome in as well. I missed you there. I think it's going to be more of the same today, Scott. It's yeah, it's right now it's showing 54.7. Like, that's ridiculous. And I've already had the chat disconnect twice. I was just saying how I have to get your music back on here, Scott. I've downloaded Roadcraft. I haven't tried to hop into it yet, so I'm not sure. I think I have my saves. I'm kind of surprised I have these saves, to be honest, but I didn't even have to move anything. It was just there. So that was nice. Do I have any more trees? It looks like there's... Is that one? Oh, that's just rock. Okay. I think we've gotten all the little parts. We got a couple of big trees right here. I'm working on a feature for version 3 that makes the music already there. Oh, that's cool. Oh, actually, I was going to check. I think I got all the trees cleared. Yeah, it looks like I did. I think I might have put a couple on the other end of the field down here. Let's run over here quick. I think we're all cleared up with all the trees. Yesterday's stream, 65% of frames dropped. Yeah, that's like unwatchable. Today, 2.1. Yeah, that's good. That's my average is like 2 to 7. All right. Yeah, looks like we cleared up all the trees here, so that's good. Okay, let's see, what is this field? It's wheat, it's been fertilized. Okay, everything's good on there. Might have to do some weeding later. Looks good for now. It's been so long I can't even remember where I left off, really. I remember we ran out of gas, we had to buy this fuel trailer. Alright, let's see. Can we move these? What is it, up? Alright. Eagle, welcome in. I'm gonna try and cut off these limbs and then throw them up on the trailer and transport them back as well. Bryce is asking, what is your hertz for your main monitor? My main is 144, my secondary, the one with the chat, is just 60. But when it comes through the stream, it's only 60 FPS. Actually, I'm not sure on that. I think because I use a different thing for streaming versus recording, so I'm not actually sure what it is for streaming. I think it might be 60. Eagle 1, you have Clarence. What's up? The Eagle has landed. Welcome in, Eagle. Alright. Here's his 240. Yeah, I was actually talking about this the other day, how I don't really see the point in going to, like, that high. Especially with the games that I play. I'm not playing some first-person shooters where I need really high refresh rates. Come on. I just thought about this. Did they ever add back the thing where if you leave your chainsaw on, it slowly just depletes your money? It doesn't look like it does. Is it like a maintenance for your chainsaw? Like your money slowly dwindles down as a monthly maintenance kind of deal? I don't think they have that yet here in 25. No, it's far too early, Eagle. We don't have a release date, and we won't for a couple weeks. Probably a month and a half. See one more time, maybe? There we go. I don't either. My main is 165. I was getting ready to start up a second stream, but started a thunder and lightning outside. That's not good. My second, I think, is 120, 160. Yeah, I just don't have a need for something to refresh that fast. So for me, it's just an extra expense. All right, I think that tree's pretty good. You're just, or in my opinion, I would be paying extra for a feature that I don't even need or use. So for me, it's not worth it. But to each their own. I think my monitor can actually go faster, but I don't have a need for it. I think mine might be 240. Because back then I did overpay for it and thought I needed it, but I definitely don't for the games that I play. You're a graphics snob, your kid's an FPS snob. Yeah, I've never really been an FPS snob, to be honest. I know some people say they can see the difference, but for me, as long as it's over 60, like I definitely notice the difference between 30 and 60, but if you were to go from 60 to 90, I probably would notice a slight difference, like maybe from like 60 to 70 or something, but after probably 70 or maybe 80 or something, I don't think I would even notice the FPS, so anything over that is overkill for me. You've been out of loop trying to catch up. Okay, gotcha, Eagle. Yeah, they, I want to say probably a week and a half ago, maybe? They came out with Season 16 on PTS, but I played it for the first time just yesterday just because I haven't had my computer for a while. But yeah, they average like 6 to... Well, I've always said 6 to 8, but I think the lowest we've ever had is 5 weeks for a PTS. Meaning that it would be at least 3 weeks more. Minimum. And this is a 3-map region compared to a 2, so it's probably going to be a while yet. Especially since I think they've kind of moved on from SnowRunner to Roadcraft now. Yeah, that's true, and especially if you're streaming, Scott, like I mean, I guess some people want that higher refresh rate, but I don't... For me, 60 FPS is good. Alright, I think we're good there. Oh, that's one big chunk still. You'll be lurking. Alright, sounds good, Mr. Bryce. Yeah, like you said, a lot of games cap at 60 anyways, you know, if they're for PS5 or Xbox, you know, a lot of them are... some of them can go up to like 120, but I would say probably the majority are less than that. You intentionally cap yours at 90? Yeah, anything over 90 to me is overkill. Like I said, I probably could notice from 60 to 90 because I feel like a little bit above 60 is kind of where the cutoff is, at least for me. But yeah, some people say they can see it all the way up to, you know, 120, 144. I kind of feel like they're just lying, but I don't know, whatever. Like I said, to each their own. If they feel they're getting a better quality game at 120 compared to 119, go right ahead. I just think it's funny, like some of those videos you watch where they're like, oh yeah, we're getting 300 FPS. It's like, dude, what's the difference between 300 and 200? You're not gonna tell, you know? Still working on 14. Yeah, I'm still working on 15 there, Eagle. Bryce, I paid 120 for a 27-inch monitor. Yeah. I paid 3,000. Is that too much? It might be. Is it 8K? Hey, Blue Zach, welcome in. Long time no see. Well, actually, I've seen you in other streams, just haven't seen you here in a while, but that's my own fault for not streaming. I think I might just leave that, to be honest, because these are probably going to be getting in the way. Marvy, welcome in. Is this Marvin that changed their name from yesterday, or is this a new... Are you Bryce's friend, Marvy? Or is this somebody else? You're Bryce's friend? Okay. Because we have another person named Marvin, and they were in here yesterday, and they changed their name to something totally different. I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't Marvy. So nacho cheese. Welcome back, Christopher. Is this just a little chunk? Oh, no, it's pretty straight though. Alright, let's throw that on there. And where's this one? Right here, we can grab that probably. Okay, that's probably good enough. Hopefully, I'm going to try and scoot it just a little bit more. No, not AK. I sensed the sarcasm, but I was just, you know, well, if you're paying that much, you better get 8K out of it, you know. That front one looks like it might be a little bit low. It might contact the bridge. I just realized I drove all over my field. Luckily, I think we just planted, so it doesn't destroy the crop quite yet. That's good. Or else I would have been screwed. Don't they have like 16K that are like ridiculously expensive and like totally impractical? Or at least not yet. Series X can do 8K. I have a Series X. I have one of the first gen Series X. I don't know if they have multiple. I don't really play Xbox anymore, to be honest. You're farming in Canada and Germany. Can't see a dang thing. Alright, there we go. What maps are you on there, Blue Zach? I don't really know any of the maps. I've been playing Riverbend Springs and Hoots on Pontai pretty much since the start, just because that's where I started my saves, and I don't like to restart too much because then I never ever get anything done. So Artem, welcome in. Ultra, welcome in. How are you guys doing? 8K and up is a waste of money. They started making that, or I think you're saying they just started making 8K media. Yeah. I think you are 100% correct on that, Scott. Like, I think you can buy them, but like there's just nothing. I suppose there probably is some, like you were saying, they are making 8K like videos and stuff now, but it's few and far between for sure. Like you're probably not getting your money's worth yet, unless you're just super rich and have nothing to Nothing to worry about, and just blow your money on whatever suits your fancy that day. 32K, sure. Court? Oh, is that Courtright? Yeah, Courtright, or Courtright, something like that. And I have no idea how you say that other one. Got your Discord all fixed up. What was wrong with your Discord, Ultra? So I originally bought this trailer to use with my I don't remember what it's called actually. The pickup truck though. But it didn't really work. It was the truck was too tall. So I had to buy something different. So I just went with basically a truck that can haul it as a semi. Hey Matt, welcome in. Ultra says just didn't look good. Now it does. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. You got it all fixed up. I can't pronounce it either. I just know it's a German map. That's funny. I swear, German has the weirdest, longest words possible. It's been a while since we had last talked about it, but there was somebody in here who was telling me that there's some weird German word that's like 45 letters long that's like hard-cooked eggs or something weird. It's like 45 letters long, are you kidding me? You can change how it looks. Change what? Let's put that one right up here. Gutenschladgen? Something like that? Ah, man, that's... I'm gonna cut that. Actually, I'll leave it till it hangs off the trailer, so right about here. I have a feeling Nacho just made me say a bad word. Now that I said it and he's laughing. I thought it sounded like some kind of alcohol, but now that he's laughing, I feel like I said something I shouldn't have said. I don't have a logging trailer yet, Matt. Well, I don't plan on doing logging on here. I cut these down for my house and shop over here. So these are just like, I don't know, in the way trees. I don't plan on doing logging on this one. Which is part of the reason why I'm not doing it realistically. I'm picking them up instead of using tractors and stuff because I'm just trying to get them out of the way. I was just saying before, or maybe you just had come in, but I had bought this trailer originally for my pickup truck, but the trailer was too tall, and so then I bought this big rig for it. Oh no. That works. I'm going to see how that's hanging off the other side. The German alphabet is 28 letters long, and they don't have all the English letters. ATL, welcome in. Just got here, was on a business call. All good, Matt. No, Nacho, I just like the looks of the regular Discord chat now, I think that is. iDrive, welcome in. Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but they have some just crazy long words in Germany. Germans think they're better than us. I feel like we have just a few pieces too many, more than I would like. Is that on there? That's hanging way too far off. Let's cut that. Okay, throw that back on. Love the pick eye drive. I can't tell what it is. Oh, it's the one you posted on your community posts the other day. Yeah, I have seen that one. It's really hard for me to make out with how small it is on my chat screen, but although most of the English words have German and French histories. Yeah, I think it was German and also it was either the Dutch or Netherlands or I can't remember, where somewhere else they have like really crazy big words like for everything. I think they kind of like combine words. So where for us it'd be like 2 or 3 words, they're like put together, smushed together, so it's like one super long word that means the same thing, but it just makes it very confusing for me. Yeah, you made some for Alfredo too, that's right. Alfredo really liked those. I did find out what you were talking about there, iDrive, with the Canva AI that you were using for that, but apparently you only have a couple of uses, and then by a couple, I don't know, maybe 30 or so, I don't remember what it was, but once you're out, you're out. It's, at least that's what it sounded like, so. I didn't get anything cool made. I didn't know there was like a limit to it, and so I was just doing all kinds of stuff, and then I'm like, oh god. Well. Thank you, Matt. Says the stream is still up. Just refresh your pages. It looks like we've had another drop. So yeah, we kind of got a big mess going on with our farm, but this is our wheat field, which actually I think we have some in here, don't we? I think we might have a small amount. Oh, okay. Oh wait, yeah, 1188, so a very small amount. But we got some straw back there from the wheat, and then we got our silage, and then obviously our trees. So the trees are just kind of basically they were just in the way. But I mean we're cutting them down and using them for money because I guess they're it's either that or just wasted. I still gotta paint that wall and stuff. Kind of forgot about that. But yeah, basically we have silage, wheat, wood products, I'll say, and then the straw. So we kind of have 4 things that we could make money from right now, because we're not doing animals yet. I don't know if we will eventually. Probably will, depending on how long we can keep this farm going for. Alright. But we're on year 5 now, so we're kind of starting to... Actually, do we have any debt? Let's see, I don't remember if we do. I think we probably do. Finances. $260,000 in debt. So construction costs, land. Okay, purchase land and construction. So probably the land, the houses, and the what was it? The land, the house, and then the shed and silo and stuff. That's where all this money was spent. All right. Oh, you finally talked to Robert. That's good. I still haven't heard from him in quite a while. I'm glad to hear he's doing all right though. Year 5, negative 260K? Yeah. A big part of it was the landscaping over there. That stuff is so expensive. Yeah, negative 260K, but I guess I can't remember how much we had in silage. I want to say that's probably like 150,000. So we're probably about negative 110 if you kind of cancel that out. I'm not sure. I can't remember at all how much that was worth. But then we obviously have a lot of wood, but that'll take a long time to process. Especially with this one, it's like 10 times slower than the big production. I just didn't have the money to get the big one. And I wasn't planning on cutting down nearly this many trees. How's that possible? You pay for landscaping? Yeah, landscaping's not free in real life. I like to play mostly realistic. Obviously these chunks that I'm lifting up are way too big for me to actually lift, but yeah, I had to pay out the butt for that. That stuff was ridiculously expensive. You having some beef stroganoff? That's good. Back just needed to take a shower. That's good. Adrian no longer smells. I'm just kidding, Adrian. Okay, I think that's all the trees, right? Yes, finally. Alright. Robert Wolfman's computer died, so he's using a PS5 now. He's been online for over a month, apparently. Okay, well that makes sense, because he was, like I said, the last time I talked to him, he was gone for like 2 weeks going up north or something. And then I hadn't seen him for a while, so his computer must have died. Because, yeah, it was like, we'll just say 2 months ago. 2 months ago he was gone for 2 weeks, which I did know about. And then he was gone for like another 2 weeks, which must have been just his computer broke or whatever. And then my computer broke, so I've been gone for a month. So yeah, that makes up the whole 2 months right there. But yeah, he was in here every day, Scott, but I guess his computer broke. Well, I knew he was gone for 2 weeks, and then he just never came back, so his computer must have broke right after that. And he's hasn't been here in like 2 months. Alright. You do know we have illegals, right? They'll landscape for free. Okay. So yes, this is fertilized twice. Yield bonus is good. So everything is good on this field. I think it's the other field, this one. We need to fertilize again. Yeah, okay, we gotta fertilize that one a second time. Mr. Alfredo, welcome in. Yes, Nacho, he's been going through a lot, and I think the PC breaking was the last straw. His disappearance worried us, to be honest, but he seems okay. That's good. Yeah, I know, I can't remember exactly what it was, but I know he, like, lost his dog, and he lost a family member, and Yeah, he was just going through a rough patch about, 3, 4, 5 months ago. 6 months, recently. Alright. On lunch right now, I'll be lurking. Alright, sounds good, Artem. Bon appetit. I think I have my... Probably should check. Let's see. I think I have the spreader over here. Hey Joe, welcome in. Ah, yes, I do. Okay. Finally get your PC set up for SnowRunner. Very nice. Ah. I looked away at a notification on my phone for a quick second as I was making that turn and just way overturned. Rex is back. Welcome back, Rex. Stage for the last delivery. Welcome in, Stu. Did you get lost? Are you talking about in the game, Eagle, or real life? Because if you're talking about real life, yes, I got lost for the last month. I found my way back home. If you're talking about the game, I get lost all the time. So I guess, yes, either way, I got lost. Yeah, both. Almost missed that. Alright, we got a little bit of fertilizer in here, not much though. Farmer Brian, welcome in. Using a Kubota. Yeah, when I first made it, I was like, this is about the only truck that has enough power that I can like use that's not too terribly expensive for all the stuff that I wanted to do. So let's see. Oh, is it? Oh, perfect. I returned my PC to get it fixed, so I have to wait 2 weeks or sooner to get it back. Yeah, it's kind of funny because the website for the place that I brought mine to, it says the turnaround's usually 3 to 5 days, and then for me, I was like, dude, mine's been there for like 20... obviously those are business days, but like mine's been there for... Oops. I think it was there for 23 total days, so like, well, I guess there was a holiday in there as well, so it was like 4 or 5... Was it 4552? No, 4553, I think. So like 16, 17, something like that. Hey Joshua, welcome in. For everyone who's just arrived, if the stream ends, just refresh your pages. It's just a connection issue. Yeah, it's when you live in the boonies. Someone say hi to Bearded. Did Bearded pop in and I missed that? I thought I saw something like that. Yeah, Rex says hey Beard. Oh, is that just Joe? He changed his name, didn't he? Stu lost his game box. Yeah, I found out Gold also has Starlink, but I swear his is way more consistent than mine. Just Joe used to be Bearded. Yeah, I remember he changed his name, but I couldn't remember. It took me a second there. I was like, wait, somebody said it. Just Joe used to be Bearded, and then Alfredo says, Joe Mama. Good timing, Alfredo. He said, hey, wreck with a C. You live in Minnesota, but your PC's headed to California to get it fixed. Oh, you must be sending it back to, like, I don't know, their headquarters or repair shop or whatever, something like that, because it's a long ways away. Or their production or something, yeah. I suppose you probably have to, though, because you just bought it, and so, like, for warranty and stuff, you have to bring it to them or else pay for it yourself. Yeah. I didn't think about that till I said it, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Wait, I've done this before, where I've like fertilized it too quickly, and it doesn't do anything. It's just a waste of fertilizer. So I guess that's good. Didn't do that. Not this time, anyways. You want to see me play the new GT Online update? Yeah, I haven't played that, and I think the update happened May 10th, and I was playing. No, wait, no. That doesn't sound right, because otherwise I would have played it, I think. I don't know. Was it June 10th? It couldn't have been June 10th, was it? I feel like it was longer than that. I don't know. June 12th? Oh, okay. So yeah, my computer was already broken then. Last update was early June. Thanks, Adrian. Yeah, I haven't. Again, I try not to pay attention to like any kind of spoiler stuff if I can't play the game. Oh shit! I probably should have gone forward a little bit more. There we go. So I have basically no idea what the update is about. I see I missed a little part there too. Oops. I'll need to get that corner again. Yeah, I know they have like a car wash and there's like legal and illegal ways, but that's about all I know. So, I'm looking forward to playing. It's been a long time. Like I said, I haven't been gone that long, but it does feel like I've missed so much stuff. I know there's been Roadcraft update, there's Farm Sim, the Prairies and stuff DLC that came out. I haven't played that yet. Well, obviously I'm playing Farm Sim now, but I haven't played it since that had came out. And then SnowRunner had some new vehicles come out. They have a new season that came out. Well, for public test server PTS, but yeah, I missed like a whole bunch of stuff. It's fine. I bought the year warranty. It's cheaper, but I'll try to get it fixed and learn from it. Yeah, I'll try to fix it and learn from it. Yeah, I don't know a ton about computers either. I wish I knew more. I kind of learned about it when I was choosing what kind of parts I wanted, because I was like, I don't even know what you need, you know? It's like, oh, you need a GPU? Okay, what even is that, you know? Like, had to learn what all that crap was. Are you from Montana Farms? I'm not sure what you're asking there, Josh. If you're asking in-game or real life, neither one is Montana, but I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. I saw Mudrunner is $5 now. I've been thinking about getting it. I think I bought it for $5 on the summer sale like 4 years ago. Actually, I think I bought SnowRunner on Steam Summer Sale 4 years ago, and that's when I started playing it for YouTube, because at the time, I had it on Xbox, but I didn't... Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. But I didn't own it on PC, and I bought it on the Steam Summer Sale, I'm pretty sure, back in 2021. I bought both MudRunner and SnowRunner. Hey Elijah, welcome in. Oh no. Saw that coming. Guess what? You just woke up. That's my guess. Samsung Galaxy A16. I'm assuming that's a phone. Oh shoot, that's Lime. Crap. Well. Alright, let's drop that out here. Is that Bro Nacho? Bro Chacho? My connection is buns. Alright, let me grab this so we can take back more. Actually, no, I wouldn't need it because I have the... I could fill this thing up. Let's do that. So it's worth it to get it? I would say so. Mudrunner is pretty short, but I mean $5 is... that's pretty cheap. I think I've played it for like 30 hours and I still have a couple of things left to do on it, so... I would say it's worth the money if you're into those kind of games, for sure. Glad you're back. Well, thank you, Elijah. Congrats on the new phone. So it is a phone. I assumed it was, but I don't... Because don't they make, like, Galaxy tablets as well? I don't know. Is that a pretty good phone, Elijah? Like, would that have been your first choice, or is that just kind of what your parents could afford, like the best that you could get, kind of? This is 25. Yes, it is a good phone. That's good. 10 watching, 14 likes. Galaxy is Samsung's phone range. S range is high-end, A is mid-range, M is budget range. Oh, okay. Did not know any of that, Matt. I swear, maybe I'm wrong, but I swear one of my nephews used to have a Galaxy tablet like 10 years ago. Am I wrong on that? Alright, so let's go grab... I'm gonna buy a bunch of fertilizer. Actually, I gotta take out more money, don't I? Prices... No, finances, here we go. Solid fertilizer. 13K, let's do it. Actually, it said 15 for some reason. Maybe I looked at it wrong. Yeah, they do have tablets too. Pretty good on all things, to be honest. TVs, computers, monitors. I knew they made TVs. I don't know if I knew they made monitors. Yours is Samsung, okay. If there's a Samsung phone type with M16, it will immediately remind me of the M16 gun because I play Call of Duty. Yeah, probably most people. Remember the M240 machine gun on World at War? Best zombie mower out there. The M240. Is that the, like, Browning or whatever? Like the big LMG? I'm not super familiar with a lot of guns. I think I'm gonna buy 2 more. Oh, MG42. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Let's buy 2 more. It's funny, I took out like 20 grand and used pretty much the entirety. We had like 3,000, now we have 38. Yeah, I remember the MG42. That was kind of the last Call of Duty that I really played. And that was like 2008. Because I remember, I graduated in '09, and so that was the one that came out like my senior year. And the next year, I didn't buy the game. I remember my friends were all playing it, and I was just like, I'm kind of done. I ended up buying most of them anyways, just because I like to play the campaign, but mostly years later. I think actually the last one that I bought, I played on my YouTube channel. That was Call of Duty Vanguard in like 2021. But yeah, I don't, it's not worth it for me to pay full price to only play the campaign, you know? I like the campaigns, but that's it. Or I shouldn't say that's it. Like, I would enjoy playing online if I played them, but I don't know, I'm not really a competitive gamer anymore. I used to be, but I just play stuff to relax, have fun. You know, it's not high strung or anything like that. It's just calm and chill, I guess. Funny mustache man's favorite? Mustache man? I don't know who that is. The last one I played was Black Ops 3. Yeah, I was out before the Black Ops game started coming out. I know my brothers and my brother-in-law play those ones, but I mean, I think I have a couple of them because, like I said, I've bought them like years later, so I have a lot of them. I don't think I've ever even. I used to buy a bunch of games and just not even play them. Like I would just go to the store and buy 10 and play like 2. This is like when they're $5 or, you know, like years after they're out. I played World at War when I was in school. Used to play hide and seek with my basketball team on the maps. They were so detailed. Yeah, and if I remember right, maybe I'm wrong, Matt, but isn't that the first one where they had prop hunt? Prop hunt is so fun if you guys have ever played that. Or at least as like a party game, it's really fun. Basically, you get like a prop from the map. So like you could be like, I don't know. On this map, you could be like that street sign that I just ran over. And you could put street signs like in random spots. And then somebody could like flashbang at you. And then every 60 seconds or something, everybody whistles all the props, and they have to try and find them. It's hard to explain, but you just Google it. It's really fun. Prop 1 came way later in the series, maybe Black Ops 3. Oh, okay. Yeah, now that you say that, I'm trying to remember. Because I'm gonna actually probably should put this down over there. I definitely didn't play it in World at War, so it wasn't out then. It must have been something much later that I don't remember. I couldn't bully myself into finishing Black Ops 6 campaign. That's the most recent one, right, Adrian? Too bad I lost my old Call of Duty account. Was level 140. That's a bummer. COD 3. Is that, are you talking about like 2006 or 5 COD 3, or like is there like a different one? Because I played all the really old ones. I played Call of Duty Finest Hour, Call of Duty Big Red 1, Call of Duty 2, 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare was 4, I think. And then World at War, and I think that was kind of where I stopped. Oh, I should probably drop this as well. Call of Duty 3 is good up until Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Okay, so you're talking about the old ones. I probably should have read your whole comment. It was World War II. Modern Warfare was the favorite, to be honest. Yeah, Modern Warfare was 2007. I remember that. That was kind of when it started to take off. Like they were decent before that, but oops. But that was kind of the one that really started to become really popular. It's been so long since I played it, Matt. I don't even remember which mission you're talking about. I remember there was like one sniper mission where it was like out in the field. Was that Chernobyl? That might have been, where you like barely walk out and you're just like instantly dead. I just remember it being like a field and there was like all these, like you said, it kind of looked like abandoned buildings, so maybe that checks out. But yeah, I remember when I got a PlayStation 4, when that first came out, I got Call of Duty Ghosts. That was pretty fun. But again, I only play the campaign. How far did I make it on this? Up here a ways, okay. All gillied up. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Yep, that sounds like the name, Adrian. I think you're right. Yeah, you get down and there's like a whole group of Russian soldiers walking past you. Yep. Man, it's been a long time since I played those. But my new account's level 102 or something. Yeah, it's nostalgic. Those were like my prime gaming years right there. The old Halos and Call of Duties, I used to play those online all the time. I think... So I have my old Xbox hard drives. I don't know if I could ever get... Because back then, you know, none of the games like recorded what you did, but Halo 3 did have like a theater mode where you could record some clips, and I think I have some pretty cool clips on there. I don't know if I could pull those somehow. I remember I only ever had one perfect game. Like, you know how you get those little, I don't know what you want to call them, like medals or whatever, like as you're playing you get the killing spree, double kill, all that kind of stuff. There's one for a perfect game, and I only ever had one of those with like 2,000 matches played or something. I just realized we missed part to the right, didn't I? Oops. Yep, pretty much that entire row. Wow. Okay. But yeah, I think you have to have like 15 kills and no deaths, and it only goes up to 50 for team deathmatch. So you basically have to kill a third of the players without dying. I think I had 17 kills and no deaths. Trying to remember the name of the map. I don't remember. I can picture it, but I can't remember what it was called. And then I remember I had one other really good one. It wasn't... It was between me and my friend. We went... it was kind of like a big team battle, but it wasn't that, because big team battles aren't ranked. This was a ranked new game mode they just came out with. And we went 52-2. I had both deaths. My friend was, I don't remember what... I think they had like 30... They had like 30 kills or something. Maybe it was 35 or so. I can't remember what it was. I just remember the 52-2. But yeah, I went to 100 kills and him and I had 52. The other 6 players on our team had 48. That was fun. I never really played Euro Truck Sim 2. I don't have a lot of the maps. The only one that I have is Greece. So... I've played it, I think just once actually, Eagle. Pretty sure I've only played it one time. If I play American Truck Sim just because I have a lot more of the maps. In Call of Duty Mobile and Frontline, 1 second, we're almost done here. I gotta get rid of these lines too. I forgot that I can turn them off. I'm sure you need 30 kills without dying to get a nuke. Yeah, it's a lot easier in Call of Duty though. It's still hard, but it's definitely much easier. Am I on that line? Okay. They're bringing coaches to ETS2. Coaches as in, like, buses? Like, city buses? Or are we talking Red Dead Redemption 2 stagecoaches? Where you're whipping your horse. Yeah! Tourist coach buses. Okay, buses. This one time when I was playing online, this guy jumped in and he went 50-0 in the game. Look, he was on my team. That's funny. I heard they're bringing cars also for those who want to do road trips. Oh, that's interesting. So it'd be like, it'd kind of be like a tour, sort of like the bus, but just you and like 3 other people that you're driving around or something. It's very interesting. I want a camper van. It would be cool if they added pickups, smaller gooseneck trailers to haul. Yeah, if they had or like, I don't know what you would call them exactly. Like, I know you guys use the term like lorries. Sort of like a smaller box truck, like a moving truck or something, where it's the frame is all connected. There's no pivots, just sort of a smaller enclosed vehicle, something like that. I don't know what you would call them over there. I would call it like a box truck, but oh wow, that is the correct. Okay. Straight trucks? Yeah, I'm not sure what the correct term is. Straight truck sounds better. I play this game like ATS. It's so much fun. It's called Truck Simulator Big Rigs. I've never heard of that one, Elijah. Lorry truck. I drive's painting his fingernails. I love it. Isn't that what they're called? Lorries? Over there? Like the trucks? Or my... I don't know. I thought you guys call them lorries. Header says, yeah, lorry's a truck. Yeah, I think that's probably the correct term, Nacho. Chassis which doesn't pivot. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So they're just kind of like a shorter, smaller truck. I suppose they could be like the same dimensions of a semi, just not as long or something. But yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Ah, crap. Did I get the right line? I did, okay. I already got my own garage, my own double logging trailer, my own truck, and my own business. I know Matt and iDrive play Motor Town, which I've said this a few times actually. But I've only saw one person play it, and all they did was deliver food. Like Uber Eats is what I always joke, like compare it to. But Matt's been showing me some videos that there's a lot more to it than what I knew, so that's pretty cool. That sounds like a pretty fun. Like a driving-based game if you guys are into those. Let's see. Just a little square over here, yes. Wrapping up episode 7 tonight, okay. Elijah, it's the internet, be patient. Yeah, it's slowly going down, which is good, but it's still like really, really high. It might just be because my nephews are out of school, you know. I'm trying to remember when they would have just got out of school about the time that my computer broke. So I don't know if they're here today. I haven't heard them. So it could be that they're just watching something or, you know, using the internet, and that's why it's crappy the last couple of days. But yeah, I'm not even sure if they're home. It's been quiet, so I don't think they are. Good for Thursday, or did that change for you? Still good for Thursday, but to rage quit if it crashes one more time. Yeah, I'm sorry, Elijah. That's just my crappy internet. If you want, you can at Elon Musk and tell him to get it more consistent for me. Actually, just have him hardwire. Just say screw the Starlink. Just hardwire it out here. I'd take that. Yeah, we're talking about the stream crashing. I mean, it's the amount of viewers in here is it's showing 6 right now. I can check after the stream and just see like huge drops. So I know exactly when my internet kind of crapped out. So I feel bad because it's not, I don't know. I think I would rather just not stream on days like today but you don't know if it's going to be good or not. But I don't know, I just feel like it's putting out a bad product, which I don't really want to do. Oops. Alright, I think that field is done with everything we need to do except maybe roll it. I was going to see if you wanted to do some roadcraft tonight, but if you're busy, it's all good. Rather see the new episode than help with roadcraft. This thing is struggling to move this more than I remember. Ooh, it's you and Ultra's intro, Mr. Rex. Rex is making a cameo. Is it Rex's hot body or is it actually Rex? I need to know this. Alright. Let me turn this back on. Okay, so there is one over here. Why is it so far off? Or is that right? Feels off. Yeah, I guess it is right. Okay, cool. Rex's mediocre body. He doesn't work out as much as I do, so I mean that makes sense. He's not even trying to contend it either. He's like, yeah, it's true. Let's see, maybe I can turn. Wait, what was that? Why did you skip that big chunk? I suppose I can't really see what part needs rolling, can I? What? Why is it doing that? That's weird. Anyways. Gotta do more Pilates like JJ, I guess. I don't work out at all. Joke's on you guys. Getting so close to episode 10. So excited to do my first supercut. Yeah, those do really, really well from what I've heard. Because you condense down, you know, that would be what, 5... If they're half-hour videos each, that's 5 hours condensed down to like 30, 35 maybe minutes or something like that. It missed like a little patch in the middle there too. That's fine, but come on, man. Alright, do we have a line? We do. Wasn't sure if there was a line going down this side or not. Perfect. Alright. What's up, Blaine Pooh? Welcome in. It's another bad connection today, Blaine, so sorry about that. Just warn you in advance. It's not looking good. Nacho says, wait. Rex says, David Blaine. Yeah, it feels weird to be playing Farm Sim just because it's been such a long time since I haven't played it. Nacho says, wait, I have to edit it down? Oh, you don't have to. I guess you could just throw it all together. I'm just thinking, I think there probably is some people who just throw it together and make like a 10-hour video. But I thought they were all like, you know, 3 minutes from this one, 4 minutes from that one. Kind of like a summary sort of each episode, kind of. Summary is not the right word, but like you take bits and pieces from each of them. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what it's meant to be. I always thought it was like a more highly edited version of those videos. Yeah, there you go, that's DJ. I know I've seen some of it, or like at least seen the thumbnails. Can't remember. I think there was one that it was. I think it was on the same map that I did in 22. It was a map that Tank Baby suggested. The map that I learned everything on. I can't remember the name of it, but I think he did a series on that, and I'm pretty sure I remember seeing a supercut, or at least the thumbnail for it, on one of those. I don't remember the name of it though. Hey John, welcome in. How's the weather in Minnesota? It's pretty hot today. I think it said 91 earlier. Let's see if it's probably gone up a little bit now. Oh no, now it's gotten cloudy. Severe thunderstorm watch. Okay. So I guess the clouds are coming in and it's probably going to storm here pretty soon. It was 91, now it's 85. It's supposed to get down to, I guess, 73 before sunset. And rain and thunderstorms later on, so that's, wait, what did it say, 8 o'clock? Oops, driving off into the trees here. Yeah, 7. Oh, basically all night. Till 10 a.m. tomorrow it's going to be raining. But thunderstorms from 7 to 11 o'clock tonight. Have to drop? Alright, sounds good, Matt. Thanks for stopping in as always. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you in the next one. So yeah, it looks like it's cooling off pretty quickly, which, yeah, it's either, well, it says it's a thunderstorm, but that could lead to tornadoes as well. When it goes from really hot to really cool pretty quickly. Like basically a 20-degree difference in like 5 hours. Or wait, yeah, no. Yeah, 5 hours. Where are you at? Minnesota, but where is it going to storm? I'm not sure. I didn't look at like the radar or anything. It just says it's supposed to be thunderstorms from 7 to 11 tonight. So like 4 hours from now. Probably nothing to worry about. They happen pretty often in the summer. All the heat comes up from like the Gulf of Mexico, you know, up into Texas, through Missouri, kind of just hooks up and around up to Minnesota. And then you get all the cool air coming out of Canada coming down, and they just mix and, yeah, you get severe weather. Normally it's further down south, like Kansas or Oklahoma or something. That's why it's called Tornado Alley. But you're in Arizona, it's hot. That's where Stu's at. Stu's in Arizona. Let's see if it'll roll these parts that for some reason didn't want to roll before. Huh, okay, well it rolled that time. I don't know why it wouldn't roll before. John says, and there you go. How is the weather out in Oregon, Artem? Alright, let's go back. Down this way. Yeah, it's funny, I was going to say it's really nice earlier, and then now I check and it's like cloudy, and it's still kind of hot, but it's supposed to cool off pretty quickly. So yeah, this field used to be how we made all of our money, but we finally made enough money to buy another field, and this was all silage, so it's like easy, kind of easy money, if you will. But now we're going to start getting into doing some wheat, and then hopefully after a little while we'll be able to get some more crops, get some more fields, and expand into doing other stuff. If we keep doing wheat on that same field, we might just get some chickens or something, because I think those can take wheat, and that's all you have to do for them, so that'd be an easy one. Obviously you can change whatever's in the field, but work is slow, it's pissing rain, sorry for cursing, I don't have a way home. Oh, you're good, Blaine. I must have missed if you did curse. I said working and lurking and Nacholo and JJ Poo, that's all I see. Ah, 104 in Arizona, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty hot down in Arizona and Nevada, and even obviously like Death Valley in California over there. Bad, Blaney, bad. Go sit in the corner. Think about what you've done. According to the game, it's 69 degrees, which is kind of weird because it says it's 58, and then it says 76 next to it. So I'm assuming that's like 58 Celsius and not 76 Fahrenheit or so. That doesn't sound right, but well, I don't know why there's 3 different numbers up there. Are they just taking the average? Oh yeah, it's 69 degrees. I don't know. That's weird. I never really paid attention to that. Hi, Drovey. Hoping the fall might be in Arizona. Because I can go to Arizona Cardinals game if I want to. Oh, nice. I've been to a Cardinals game before. Except it was in Minnesota where I live. But, you know, the Vikings won just because, you know, it's the home team. They have to win. No, it was a good game, though. It was the first time in like 100 years that there was a 200-plus yard plays in one game. It's pretty cool. We had like a 104-yard kick return and then like a 102-yard interception return. Or I think it was 200-plus yard plays from the same team in the same game or something like that. It had been like 100 and something years since that had happened. It's 84 for us now, but it feels like 104. Going to get to 93 degrees today. Yeah, I think it said 91 when I started my stream, but it probably heated up for another hour, maybe two, and then started cooling off. So it probably got to 92, maybe 93. You don't know where they'll be working for the summer, though? John, didn't you say you live in, like, Pennsylvania or something? Somewhere out east, I think it was. Indiana? I think Indiana, maybe. I remember you said you were going to Florida for your birthday. Chicago, okay. Do it, it's worth it. Alright, let's go back up, get that little part there. Yeah, I agree, Artem. He says, having money when you want is very nice. If you're my age, at least. Do you live in, like, downtown Chicago, or are you, like, in the suburbs? Headed back home. Yay! Nice, Rex. But I usually go visit in South Indiana for a week, probably back to Chicago, because I like to go to football games up in Indiana. I just had a funny thought, but I'm not gonna. I think it was Artem that was asking me about this a long time ago. Yeah, Notre Dame. I mean, he's got it in the logo, right? Notre Dame fan. Where didn't you used to live, Scott? Didn't you say you lived in like 30 states or something? Fighting Irish. Minnesota. I know you said you've lived in Wisconsin, obviously Texas, Missouri, Michigan, Georgia. I can't remember if you said Florida or not, but I'm sure that's probably on the list. What did you ask? I don't know if I should say. I probably shouldn't have said anything. There was something that you were asking me a long time ago that I don't know, it just popped into my head for some reason. I guess, I don't know. Lived in Florida twice. Nice. Where did you live in Florida? I've never been to Florida. That's where all the crazies live. You know, you see all the headlines, Florida man does this, Florida man does that. Ultra did this. Ultra did that. I'm just kidding. West Palm Beach and Tampa. I'm not even sure where West Palm is. I know where Tampa is. That's kind of like halfway down on the, oops. On the west side. Ultra did this, yeah. Ultra did this, Ultra did that. Oops, don't tell Ultra. Where's West Palm? Is that north of like Miami a couple of hours? I feel like it can't be on the west or on the east side, but I don't know. I don't know where Palm Beach is either, so if there is a Palm Beach, because obviously there's West Palm Beach. Next to Palm Beach, that's kind of what I assumed. If they had a Palm Beach and then a West Palm. Which is next to East Palm. Ultraman strikes again in Florida, yeah. That actually kind of fits, to be honest. Instead of Florida Man, Ultraman strikes again. Mr. Matty, welcome in. How you doing, Matt? I'm starting to think I should chat less. No, you're good. Maybe it wasn't you. I don't remember who asked. No, Rexy never lived in Canada. That's true. You imagine it's a beach? Yeah, that's probably good. I don't think it would be an outcropping, like a quarry or something, you know, just a big rocky area. Bleed red, white, and true. The steakhouse is up in Miami. They're pretty good. Also, John says he loves Miami. I feel like it'd be fun to visit once, but I'm not much of a big city kind of guy. I'm obviously, like I said, I live in the middle of nowhere and always have, so I would much rather live out in the middle of nowhere. Although I'd like to have a good internet connection in the middle of nowhere, that would be nice. Howdy y'all, I'm doing good, just getting home from work. Very nice, Matt. Hopefully you're able to sit down, relax. Yeah, I was in Disney World with my friends. Called me saying, you want to go to Miami? I said, yeah, I'll come over there. Yeah, I've never... That's got to be like a 4 or 5 hour drive, isn't it? Because Orlando's like in the middle of the state. That's what I'm doing on the way home. Very nice. So we went from Orlando to Miami. Bleed TH infused maple syrup. That's funny. The Mac Pineapple is actually pretty good, just keeps getting hung up on spare tires. Oh, the spare tires underneath? Yeah, those are terrible. It's cool to have the spares, but they're in such a bad spot. You took a train? Well, how long was the train ride? Like 4 or 5 hours? Dang, truck nuts. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, they're two big cities, and it's pretty flat down there, so it'd be pretty easy to make a rail line go from one to the other. As long as you got a couple of big population centers, and it makes it worth it. Want to see, did we miss? We still got that one part that didn't want to go. The rest of it's done. Okay. I think we got all that. Turning might have made us miss some. Nope. All right. Perfect. Oh, it's a bullet train, so it's a really quick ride. So how long was your bullet train? You still dodged my question. How long was the ride down there? So I know they're a pretty good distance away, but depending on what mode of transportation you use and how quick it is, it probably wouldn't be too bad. Like, I'm guessing you're gonna say like an hour just because it's 8 hours from Orlando to Miami? That can't be right. Unless the train like stopped constantly or something. Was it always stopping? Because wouldn't it just go, for the most part, straight there, maybe stop in one or two places or something, but... Slowest bullet ever, right? I'm trying to think of like what would be, what did they used to shoot out of muskets? Like what would be the slowest? I can't remember what they're called. Whatever those are, that's what they're shooting out of the musket. 3 hours, 30 minutes. Okay, that sounds about right. I was thinking it was like 3 to 5 hours, like drive time, just like a guess. So, yeah, like lead balls, whatever the official name is for those. That's what he took. It's not a bullet train; it's one of those lead ball trains. I was half tempted to Google it on my phone and just type in Orlando to Miami and see how long it popped up with for time. That's what he just did? Oh, okay. Grape shot? I never heard of that. Lead bullets and grape shot. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I have any viewers who live in Miami, or at least that have said they live in Miami. I know I have one from Orlando. But yeah, I don't know if I have anybody from Miami. But I mean, to be fair, if you lived in Miami, why would you watch this when you could go outside and have awesome weather and so much crap to do? I'm just kidding. I'd still play games. I just wouldn't play as much, probably. Oh, wait, we missed a little part? Oh, I see it. I was almost going to tell you to hang on a second when I do that. Oh, you're good. We'll just call them like musket balls. He took a musket ball train. You gotta call it walking. That's funny. I forgot I still had that little one. I guess it's got the planter on it, which is what I was using it for. Yeah, the walking train. The snail train. Okay, I think we're good. Oops. Yeah. Back to work. I'll be lurking. All right, Artem. Wait, I thought you were at school. Didn't you say you were on your school lunch break? Maybe I am mixing you up with someone else. Oh wait, I still got that little chunk way up there to grab. Oh, dang it. Oh, just lunch break at work. Okay. For some reason I was thinking you said at school. Looks like Mr. Nacho looked it up. He said the train stretches from Orlando to Miami. You get on in the back and walk to the front and get off. That's funny. I guess he didn't look it up. I thought there was going to be some facts in there. I was wrong. It's just an indoor, like, hallway. That's a train that just goes for miles from Orlando to Miami. Yeah, I know you said you looked it up. Scott was just being sarcastic. Perfect, that worked. Hey Adam, welcome in. Look it up, Google uses me. Alright, here we are. Well, actually, I'll try and make it neat. I was gonna just leave it there. We'll try and park it a little better. Adam says, hey Rex, hey John. I just noticed the big one is clean. I wonder if that's not because I had to reinstall the mod. Because I, you know, reinstalled the game. That's not the reason why that's clean. I don't know. I think it should be dirty. I'm so annoyed about that Ontario 4 times map that came out. Yeah, I heard you saying yesterday something about the person's never been to Ontario before or something. Okay. So we're pretty full on our wood production, which is good. I think both of our fields excuse me, both of our fields are pretty much done. Actually, let me just okay. Check one more time. So yeah, full yield bonus and fertilized. Sorry guys. I think we just gotta move forward. Rex is so bothered by that map. Apparently, yes. Alright, let's skip forward a month. You're done. I think this might be the first time I've actually used this bed to sleep. Actually, probably should save it too. I haven't saved in a while. Rex says, I'll be alright. Rex, you're my #1 fan, you know that? Looks like Aiden is #2 and Nacho is #3. Oh shoot, I forgot to pay back. Oh, actually I think I only had 3,800, so I couldn't really pay back much of my loan. Sweet, a house you can go into? Yeah, they have different mods. Most of them, I think you can't go into them, but this one is one of the ones that you can. I just kind of like the A-frame and like, oops, I'm running into the glass. I just kind of liked how it looked. So, we chopped down all the trees here. And then that, not directly on the other side, but like that building to the left of that is our other field. All off over there. So not this part right up to, you can see the road right about there. So on the other side of the road, that's ours. But yeah, I had to build this part up so it looks like it kind of goes into the ground, because it did kind of fall off, I guess, like right here. So I built this back part up a little bit. Flat fields in Ontario, haven't seen it, but I'm with you, Rex. Trying to look back to see, Rex says it'll be okay. John says you're number 4. I don't know. If you click on the top right, it says top fans. I don't know who's number 4. I can only see top 3. When you're at the top, there's only one way to go. That's true. Looks like some places up my way, they do them Airbnbs. Yeah, I've never been in an Airbnb. All right, that's all good still. Do we have to weed or anything here? No. Okay. I think as long as our wood production is good, we'll run over there and see if we need to do anything. Probably push a couple more logs in, we should be fine. The top is the way to go. Oh wait, actually we could, well, I don't know. I think this needs another month actually. It was at like 1 to 2%. I think it'll be like 51 or 52 now. We gotta wait another month before we can sell it. Uh, 47. Yeah, there's not even any 48s. It's just all 47. Alright, so yeah, we have another month or so. Welcome back, Mr. Bryce. It's weird to me that they let strangers sleep in the house. Yeah, I mean, it's like a rental house, but rented on like 1 day, 2 day, 1 week, like increments. But it is kind of weird, yeah. Well, I guess not all of them have to be full houses either, right? Like you could rent out the basement. That is kind of weird. Let's see what we got for production here. We could fit about 2,000 liters. That's not that much. Hey Sean, welcome in. I mean, living in the basement, you're hearing a noise that you don't know what it is. 25 watching, 19 likes. It's a bad ratio right there. I can't even get to as many people as watching. It seems like the connection's gotten better over time. It was really high when we started, and it's gone down slowly, but okay, let's try and just shove some of these in there. Maybe there's just too much for it to like accept some of this crap. Because it should take a bunch of this. I got an idea. Actually, what if we just start chopping them all up? Wait. Trying to remember, do I have... I think I'm stuck in here. There we go. Okay, I do not have super strength on, so yeah, I should be able to just cut them. And these chunks will just pretty much go into there. Most of them anyways. Kind of noisy here, isn't it? Hey, what's up, Brady? Welcome in. Alright, still got like 400 liters to go. That's pretty close. We're only like 50 off now. Thank you, Brady. I appreciate that. I think I have to subscribe to your farming channel yet. I remember you made a post about it a while ago, but I don't think I'm subscribed on that one. You hear chainsaws when you go to haunted houses? I actually have a story about a chainsaw. This was back when I was in high school. There was... well, I was at somebody's house, and they were friends with somebody else. It's going to be kind of confusing story to follow, but they were friends with somebody else who was friends with some girl, and apparently this person really wanted us to TP this girl's house. Like, they were asking us over and over, and we're like, we don't really want to. Like, you know? But they kept asking us, and finally like, all right, whatever, fine, we'll do it. And so we went over there, but apparently it was a setup. We didn't know that, but that's why they were pushing us so hard, because they wanted to like prank us basically. And the girl's house that we went to, her dad jumps out with a chainsaw, starts chasing us. Didn't actually have a blade on it, but just the noise itself when it's pitch black is scary enough. I actually ran into a barbed wire fence trying to get away. That was fun. Welcome in, Trevor. Hey, what's up, Mr. Wright? Welcome in. I guess I probably should check this again just to make sure. I think everything's good here. No weeds, right? Growing. Yeah, whatever. I probably could mow this grass, right? It's like dead, but probably could mow it, I don't know. Oh, and actually, one second. Oh yeah, this didn't grow at all, did it? So I'll have to wait for a couple more months. Alright, let's go to bed. A Rockies fan? Trevor, are you from Colorado? I didn't really see it. The logos are so small on my OBS, it's hard to make it out. But once he said it, I'm like, yeah, I can kind of see the mountain. I look closer, I can see like it says Rockies because it's like kind of cut off a little bit, but looks like Colorado Rockies to me. Yeah, you live in Colorado? That's awesome. Whereabouts? Not exactly, but like general area, where do you live? Yeah, I don't think we want any of that stuff. I actually think we might be probably pretty much good until the spring. You live in Monument? I don't know where that's at. I think I've heard of it though. Is it on the front range or no? All right, let's check these. 97%. So if we skipped a couple of hours, we could sell them if it's worth the price. Let's check. Prices. Silage. Yeah, it looks like it's best time to sell. 225 farmers market. Let's do that. Let's just, was it 7? No, 8. Speed up time a little bit. Get it till these are, oh, it looks like they're all 100% fermented already. Oh, 898, 99. Hey, Dart, welcome in. Oh, it's between Colorado Springs and Denver. Okay. Well, then I know exactly where that is. Let's bring that back down. There we go. Alright, I think all of these should be fermented now. Just walk around and see. Yep, alright. Well, that's pretty cool, Trevor. I took a vacation to Colorado last September. I did go to, well, we flew into Denver, we went to Colorado Springs, but we went kind of all over the state. Very cool place. Gosh, it's been a while since I've done this. Let's see, was it that? Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go make some money. He says, yeah, I love the Colorado Rocky Stadium there. It's pretty nice in Colorado Springs. Up there is really nice. I love everything about Colorado, yeah. You're a Denver Broncos fan, nice. My brother was a big Broncos fan growing up. I'm trying to remember, there was a running back that you guys used to have, and I can't remember his name right now. But my brother actually wrote to him as a kid, and he sent back an autographed picture. This was like 98. I can't remember. He's a famous running back. Oops. Oh wait, is it actually? It's right there, isn't it? You might know who I'm talking about depending on how old you are. Somebody else might know it too. That's where I really wish I was working at right now. I've been to the Broncos Stadium and the Rocky Stadium up there. Nice. I've been to like 8 different NFL stadiums, but I've never been to the Broncos Stadium. Oh wait, I gotta go the other side here. Running back. Not cornerback, running back. Can't think of his name. Welcome back in, Mr. Ged. You mentioned that about 3 hours ago. So, what do you mean you don't know I played FS25? You already mentioned that. Of course you knew I played FS25. Scotty, what was the 98 Broncos running back? Yeah, I can't think of his name. Is the stream lagging for everybody? Yeah, it's probably lagging for everybody, good. Hey Rio, welcome back. Or I should say welcome in. It should be welcome back to me, because I'm the one who was gone. Scott said he'd Google it. Oh, did he? I missed it. Oh, he said he was Google. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I know, you gotta at Elon Musk. It's not good. Maddie says it's good for him though. That's good. I think it might be because my nephews are out of school now. So, you know, pretty much, well, for most of you guys, you haven't been here long enough to where they're out of school. So, ah, crap! I went the wrong way again. But they went to summer school for the first couple weeks of summer. So when we were like streaming back in early June, school was done, but they were still in summer school. Dang it, Elon. I know. Do I own a TransStar? No, I do not. Oh, I missed that one. I see you asked again. Just tell Elon there's a tax cut. Oh, shoot, wrong spot again. I gotta go to the other side. In what I go to Tennessee, Arkansas, Arizona. That's usually where I'm around. Usually come to Colorado. You're gonna be an uncle. That's awesome, Trevor. Congratulations. Is it your sister or your brother that's having a kid? Terrell Davis. There we go. Zeb got it. That's the name. Terrell Davis. I told you as soon as I saw it I would know it. I just couldn't think of it. So yeah, he wrote a letter to him when he was a kid, and he wrote back with an autographed photograph. Autographed photograph? That sounds weird. Your sister? Okay, cool. And Zeb's like, yay! You should use a semi-auto loader. That's what we have. We just drive into it. I've pretty much been an uncle for as long as I can remember. I can't even remember how old my nephew is, but if I think about it, I think I was 7. So yeah, I'm not really sure, but I think I was 7. Crap, I keep going the wrong way. So your sibling is way older. Yeah, I have an older brother and an older sister. Well, I have a big family actually. I have another younger brother and 2 younger sisters as well. But yeah, my sister, I think I might be wrong on this. I think she had him at 18. It might have even been 17. But yeah, I would have been, I think, 7. So she's about 10 years older than I am. There we go. So Rex says, alright boys, I'm home safe. JJ, hope you have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, Rex. Hope to see everybody tonight. Rex is playing some Roadcraft if anybody's interested. I don't have my Streamlabs set up, so I can't link to Rex's channel, but if you search his name, spelt the same, Wranglosaurus Rex on YouTube, sometimes it's hard to get it to come up, so if you type in like Wranglosaurus Rex SnowRunner or Farm Sim or something like that, it's more specific, it'll probably pop up. Buds, welcome in. I do not have any Farmalls on this one. I had a Farmall in 22 that I really liked. It was a really good price. with the amount of horsepower and stuff that it had, but I don't have any on this one now. I just have a sister. She's 4 years younger than me. Okay. Oh, Rex linked his YouTube. There we go. Adrian says I've been an uncle since I was 8. Now I am 20. So, Adrian, you're pretty much the same as me. So pretty much as long as you can remember, you've pretty much been an uncle. If you ever get a farm, God bless you. Honestly, I really like the one I had in 22. I think they've come back out with it. I keep going the wrong way. I think they've came back out with it on here as a mod, but I'm not sure. The Zetter is better. It's got some bars right there. I love Farmall. Someone is making a Super C for 25. Okay, 144,000. JD, do you use Andy Clean, the world's cleanest farm soap? Yes, that's what I spray off all of my farming equipment with. Nacho says, I typed in Wranglosaurus Rex, sexual Tyrannosaurus, and it popped right up. Oh no. We own Farmalls in real life. They're awesome old equipment. They seem pretty sweet. Would you like to talk about your tractor's extended warranty? That's odd. It says it's a sponsored ad. I'm not sure if you're... I think you're talking about the soap. Davies, welcome in. We got one more half trailer, looks like. Blaine says, where'd it go? I laughed, I cried, it became part of me. Feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, and God, I went the wrong way again. Every single time, I'm just like not paying attention where I'm driving, going the wrong way. Oh well, I mean, I guess it works. It's a big circle anyways, but... Oh, Rex's Google search. I thought you were talking about the soap, like, oh weird, it's a sponsored ad. Davey says, hey Nacho. Nacho said, hey back. Alright. I own an old Farmall 1066 to mow our grass because it's kind of a big property. It may be too big, but we got it when we bought the property. Okay. I mean, it's better too big than too small. Right? I'm just kidding. But at least at least I would rather have too big than too small. Too small would mean you gotta make a lot more, rounds around the property. I'd rather have it be too big. Like overkill, basically. They say size doesn't matter. I'm just kidding. If you get a Zetter, Central Europeans... Whoa, what are you doing? Get out of here. Jeebus will bless you with Adidas. I've heard that the Europeans say Adidas weird. They call it Adidas. Is that true? Do you guys call it Adidas instead of Adidas? I guess maybe we say it weird, but I guess do you say it different? The property used to have a small field, but it became just weeds. Yeah, if you don't do anything to it, it'll just overgrow. We don't own any farm implements. Perfect. Alright. We are good to go. I say the American one and I'm European. Do most of them say it differently, Rio, or no? Hey Darren, welcome in. Yeah. Alright. Now we don't need this. I have a Super MI tractor pull, or tractor pull width, and there's one this Saturday, so wish me luck. Yeah, good luck, buds. Doing a tractor pull, that's cool. Hey Mason, welcome in. I believe we are good to go to the next month. Adidas. Growing, perfect. Yeah, it's 60-40. Oh, really? More people say the American one? Ah, crap, wrong. So yeah, that hasn't grown at all. Let's go... Jeez, that was like a really loud bird or whatever that sound was. We'll go throw some more stuff in. Make sure that our production is full. And then we'll go to the next month. There we go. We found an old disc and an old seeder. But they're too big for our old tractor. They need a large tractor, but I think there might be an old Alice Chambers or Charmers. I don't know what that means. What do you think is better, a Farmall 706 or John Deere 5020? I'm not very well versed in tractors. I'm not much of a farmer guy, like real life. I don't know what either of those are. But I mostly see John Deere around where I'm from. Actually, I just saw one mow in the ditch just like 2 days ago. Occasionally see some cases or like old Fords or something, but yeah, it's mostly John Deere that I see around here. Okay, let's check the production here. 10,000, so we can fit 4,000 worth of trees in there. I think I might just have like too much crap here that it doesn't even know what to do. Oh, it took that one. Yeah, still got about 2,000 to go, ish. Didn't like that one. I don't know why it doesn't like some of these trees. Alright, let's try and chop some of these up again, see if it takes part of these. some reason it takes some of them. Like once they're cut. It's like, oh, okay, that's what that is. Maybe they just hang too far out of the zone or something. Hang on a second. I'm gonna check the weather here again. Looks like it's gonna start raining in the next 10 minutes. I just saw the lights flicker, so I'm like, oh, that's not good. So yeah, I think I'll probably be ending it here pretty soon, guys, just because it sounds like there's some bad weather coming in, and I don't think the connection's probably going to be very good starting here in just a little bit. It hasn't been great all day, but it's going to get worse, I think. Let's see, we that is on the property because the property, we have a big forest on it. By the way, 29 likes on the video. Thank you, John. We know the property used to have a few old fields, but they sold them, so we want to try and sell the discs and cedar. I don't know what you're saying there, buds. Got some weird stuff going on. No Massey Fergusons or Massey Fergusons, or MFs for short. Do you know those big MFs? Yeah. That's funny, Rio. We know there's another tractor on the property because there's paperwork saying the previous owner had bought a front-wheel drive tractor. Well, they could have sold it. Alright, what are we at? 400-ish liters still to go. Try and cut up a couple of chunks here. See if it'll take... There we go. That's probably full now, right? Nope, still about 300. Doesn't like that one, though. Or that one. Well, that's close enough. I'm gonna unmark this place now. Let's see, silage, untag. Well, 10 minutes means something's about to hit the fan. Yeah, it's showing it's supposed to start raining very heavily here. And thunderstorm, but the thunderstorms, it says, not supposed to start for another 3 hours, I think it said. But the lights flickered for a second, so I'm like, oh, that's not good. It's starting to become kind of noisy with the thunder outside. Oh, that's right, I was going to pay down my loan. I was like, I'm forgetting something. Yeah, let's give it a save too, why not? Alright, let's finance, let's pay back as much as we can. That way we don't have to pay as much interest on the loan. We can still take it back out if we need to, but 85 grand in the hole, not too bad. What map is this? This is Riverbend Springs. One of the base game maps. I only really am playing on Riverbend Springs and Hutan Pantai on my series that I have going on. Perfect, nothing going on there. Grass isn't doing anything. Actually, I'm just going to drive this down. We'll probably just try and fill the thing here up with wood. Let's drop that. Try and just fill up the sawmill here up with wood. A little bit here and there. I probably could skip a couple months actually. Let's see what it's at now. Yeah, it's down like 3,000, so I could probably skip a couple months. Go back to sleep. Money in the bank, says John. It would be so nice if there was a small farm or farm all A mod with a belly mower. You're talking about like just kind of one of those ones you'd see like in the store, like a small sit down mower. Check here again. 98. Yeah, that's looking good. Alright, let's try and chuck some... Oh, we probably gotta move some of this stuff. So we're not blocking the production point. But yeah, this is probably a couple $1,000s of wood right here. I think each of those is probably 1,000 or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, let's put that right next to it. What do you guys think these are worth? We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 right now. Like the actual Farm All Super A with the Woods L59 belly mower. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with a lot of that stuff, so I'm not sure what that is, but I don't even remember which Farm All I had in FS25, but I really liked it. Alright, let's cut some more trees up. Hopefully they start accepting them again. It says search it up. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. That's not doing nothing. I don't understand why it accepts some of them and doesn't accept others. Like, I understand if it's like weight-wise, like, oh, that's just too much, but... Yeah, if it's under the weight limit, then I don't understand why it doesn't just take it. Artem says in Russian we do say Adidas. Adidas. But you're saying it weird. Okay, hang on, gotta make sure I turn the super strength off. I say triangle brand shoes, that's funny. The shoes with the triangle on it? Yeah, those ones. Awesome, it took a huge chunk of that one. Man, I'm struggling out here. Am I butchering it, Artem? Oh, struggling at work, okay. I was like, I swear I'm not intentionally trying to say it wrong. Moving rocks all day, that's some hard work. Is it for like landscaping or something? What are we at? 13.9, alright, woo. Took a huge chunk of that one. Yes, landscaping, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Are you, are they like putting them in place and you're just kind of kicking them around, I'm guessing? Like somebody there is using a heavy machinery, right? Or is it just all by hand? Mowed my lawn for the first time. You're 12. All by hand, by me. Oh, that sucks. That's good, buds. It's, I don't know, it's kind of fun, sort of relaxing, but also when you're like forced to do it, then you're kind of like, I don't want to mow the lawn anymore. I want to sit at home and play video games. Wait, is this? Okay, we're in March. When is that? It's like August or something, isn't it? Did I miss it? Where is it? Oh, it's the very bottom one. Harvest is July. July or August, okay. Yeah, that is true. You're getting paid, so that makes it go a little bit better, right? Like I said, I really don't understand why it doesn't take some of these parts. Like, it's definitely not, you know, overweight or anything. It should be taking it. We got 700-ish liters that it should take, but oh, it took that one. I didn't hear that, didn't see that happen. Huh? Alright, let's try and chop this guy again. Nothing. That's a bummer. Again, nothing. It's rejecting all of it. You want to start your own business, mowing lawns? That's good. Alright, let's get these out of here. It's starting to